Alright, if my microphone sounds different, bear with me, because I figured out how to just restart the mic from my headset. So it should sound fine for the most part. Like, I have done videos with it in the past, but it's been a while, so anyway. The quest we're doing is Courage, Born of Fear. It is given to us by Lue-Reeq. We are in Kalusia, outside of Yulmore, in that shanty town kind of thing. He's got Olvara at his side, who used to be his nursemaid, maid in general, I don't remember. Level 80, physical DPS, ranged or melee. Here we go. Cutscene. Sorry. Mercy, my friend, my partner, I trust you are ready. Good. That is very good indeed. For before we depart to face Andreia, for what I praise the final time, I have a confession to make. He looks down for a second. I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, it rather pales in comparison to yours. Everyone does, sort of, but my options are uh-huh or do tell. Uh-huh? My mouth moved far too many times for uh-huh. I gather you were not aware of this. Truly, you are as perceptive as you are mighty. In my defense, I must say that when I realized what an exceedingly powerful warrior you truly are, I was dumbstruck. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, I must admit that great majority, nay, all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle to come have been entirely for my benefit. But the disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. To think that my insecurity drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long. In my cowardice, I allowed Andreia to assemble a party of followers, where before we might have only to contend with the one foe, we must now confront 5. And for all my preparation, I'm still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that need not be the case. In discussing this grim reality with Miss Olvara while you were away, we hit upon a potential stratagem. Recall you render Ray's greatest strength and weakness. Her preternatural hearing? We can reasonably we can be reasonably certain that Andreia is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if you were to fashion a device that could produce a loud noise at will, you could use it to secure an advantage in your battle. What I lack in strength of arms, I may make up for with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, it will surely bring us one step closer. Up walks an Elzen manservant. 1,000 pardons, Master Reek, but I am come to deliver a message from your Lord Father. Daddy? What does he want with me now? It felt weird saying daddy, but okay. It has come to your Lord Father's attention that you have acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter, and have brought terrible shame upon your family name. He commands you to cease all such activities at once and return to the city forthwith. Should you fail to do so, you will be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided. Oh dear. He looks down. Olvara looks on, saying nothing. You may tell my father and my mother the following: that I am Lue-Reeq, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin-eaters, that I have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they deem fit. Tell them that if they have no son, that I have no parents, that I have no family save Miss Olvara, who has shown me more love than they ever have. Very good, Master Reek. I shall deliver your reply to them at once. He gives a deep bow. A good bow. Not like deep, but not like down past 90 degrees, but a good bow. Right, he says, doing fist and palm. Now that that's settled, we can get to work crafting that giant noisemaker of ours. Let's consult with the craftsman of the crystalline mean at once. He jogs off. I dare say you lit a fire in him, Mercy. I never thought I'd see the day when he'd muster the courage to say anything like that to his parents. You smile and nod. Quest accepted. Let's kick this pig. Let's roast this onion. We did go to Castarian? Okay. I have not used my return in a long time, so it's definitely ready to do so. Warp. Read. Respect. Warp. Crystalline mean. That was not what I intended to do, but it worked out pretty well. Read. Respect. What? Crystalline mean. What do you say? Here is Lue-Reeq, who I don't believe I've met, but I might have. I don't know. I'm speaking with Lue-Reeq. What's all this then? You got something what needs making? Indeed I do, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small and light enough to be carried by a single individual as well. Ain't that one of the stranger requests I've had? Well, if it's just noise you want, then I'd wager we can make do with a special blend of fire sand. I think I've just the recipe for your needs. I'll need some choice ingredients, mind, and you'll need to go fetch them for me. Fetch? What precisely is it that you require? Well, there's this one particular beastie native to Kalusia what's got a singular diet and leaves these massive dung piles. The fresher the better, if it please. A few varieties of grasses native to Raktika. Oh, and some iron ore from Amarang. I can give you a list if you like. To wit, I will need to travel to the far corners of Novrad and back. Oh, dear, this is rather more involved than I... He shakes his head. No more excuses. I will do whatever must needs be done to see this through to the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the required materials. Make it quick, bud. And... is this... spot... Oh, I guess I'm gonna meet him exactly where I found him the first time. Which means I have to go to... This isn't Guild Wars 2, I can't just teleport from anywhere, you stupid idiot. That was me. I'm the stupid idiot, it's me. Go back to Musica Universalis. Something. Whatever it said. And then up these stairs to the south and a little bit west, and then turn more southeast. Up some more stairs into this, like, where we first started all 4 of these quests. We got a bar situation, my destination, definitely known. Ruby, no. Okay. Waiting, watching, commiserating. Cutscene. Cutscene. We're sitting at a stool. It was a series of surprisingly harrowing experiences, but in the end, I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. That gentleman was rather accommodating. Despite being somewhat put out that I had not any guild to pay him for his labor, he was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. He said he found my industriousness endearing. I must confess, despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noisemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to the proof. If all goes to plan, the explosion should be loud enough to incapacitate Andreia for a time. Let us put an end to her tale, my friend, and in so doing write the opening of ours, that of Reek and Mercy, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, Raktika and glory await. I'm doing a pretty good job talking right now, despite having alcohol. He spoke too soon. After that, he stopped talking at all good. So outside of Slitherbow, we shall be a-going. 166 to teleport there. I can fly, right? I can't fly here? Fuck off. How? It's like the second zone we go to. Well, that might not be entirely true, because I think we went to Kalusia for the whole Eulmore thing. Like, at least be introduced to Eulmore. Oh yeah, now I can't talk when there's nothing to read. I like this music. I have turned on the thing with my microphone that it should not... Headset microphone. It should not be picking up anything that isn't my voice, or if I breathe heavily, it'll pick that up, but it theoretically isn't picking up any outside sounds, although my room doesn't necessarily have a lot of those to test, so, you know. So, to the south of the western entrance into Slitherbow, in the trip area, here's Lue-Reeq with a level 80 event, I believe. If I may make one small request before we begin, please, for the love of the gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's pasts. This really could not be a worse time. Buddy, I can't help you there. Level 80 event, capped at level 420, which we won't get until after we do this. Cutscene happening. Have I taken control of... I don't think I've played... So the cutscene, the Archeress basically is here immediately with her 4 dark companions, Sin Eaters. Well, are you still with me in the here and now? For now, dude. I don't think I've had one where I've taken control of the Archeress. Excellent. Then we can attend to the task at hand without worry. Let us lay to rest our fellow hunters and grant Andreia the peace a hero deserves. He pulls out his bow. I pull out my polearm. The screen flashes white, then black. But I think it's for a battle, not a, you know. Am I just AoEing these bitches? I'll distract Andreia with a noisemaker arrow. Seize the opening strike. Here's nothing. Groan, says Andreia. It worked. It really worked. I can't believe it. And then like the pal, huh? Are they defending her? Damn it. What do you want me to do here, dude? We'll have to deal with them first. God damn you, Landbeard. I'm sorry you're dead, but you don't have to be such a bloody arse about it. Why am I on fire? Oh, shit, dude. This is crazy. I don't even know what to do here, man. Who do I go after first? Immaculate Warrior, Immaculate Mate. Oh, Healer. Healer sounds right. My bad, I forgot all my training up until this point. Including how to do my fucking rotation. Leave me alone, man, dude. He says. Healer, down. Magus, also another threat. Let's go up to you first. Next. Magus is going to... Yeah. Lue-Reeq is running from this like fire alien shit that... Oh, Lord, we have a knockback here. I can't heal you, so I'm hoping... Ah, fuck balls! Oh, this is bad. Oh, okay, it's not that bad, but... Oh, you're probably gonna get hurt. But yeah, how are you not dead yet? It's beyond me. Lue-Reeq is like, what? Yeah, that was a hard hitting fucking combo they did there, buddy. There's a lot of shit to get out of, and you did not. What did I do to deserve such attention? Keeping yourself alive, that's pretty fucking... You keep standing in conal attacks, so that's not a good idea. I mean, if I were you. I got the Magus's full attention, so it's working out pretty well for us. Magus down. Just die already, he says. An Immaculate Warrior. That's it. Only 2 more to go. Paladin first? I'll draw off Andreia, you handle the knight. Okay, sure. Yeah, buddy. I got you. Oh, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Come on. right back in, you motherfucker. You friends with me, Andreia? Oh shit. The knight has one of those, like, basically target the entire, like, run over to one side of the field and then target basically the rest of the field. Like a little bitch. God, that bloody knight is in the way. Dispatch. I'm doing it. That's what I'm tapping. Shut up, dude. I'm giving you instructions I'm already doing. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. I got stunned. Uh-oh. Stack on me. Now, Mercy, now's our chance. For what? What do we do? Nothing special's happened. Andreia hit us with the thing. Heads up. Arrows incoming. Yeah, I'll take them. Fine. Or should I not? Another game. Oh, boy, we got this. Oh shit, he went to the other side. Wait. Come on, Immaculate Knight. Die already, bud. You know you want it. It's just us and Andreia now. It's time for Reeq and Mercy to write a new legend for the ages. Yeah, I bet. Maybe a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? She has a line attack you want to avoid, and amongst all the other fucking shit. It's nice that they made whole dragon, the Nastrond, in such a way that you don't really have to worry about. You only get 2. There's no way you can eke out more than 2, so like you don't have to worry about trying. Oh, I got you. I'm coming. Come on, baby. I want you to die. Well, let us die. Get my buff back up here. I want to do sheer damage. Why not? I'm gonna do let's get some healing here, baby. Got line attack, more circles to avoid. You're about dead here, Andreia. Love you, they're very pretty. Duty complete. Cutscene happening, I believe. Andreia's on the ground, sparkling with light emanating from her dark form, and then she shatters. Her entire body going incorporeal. So not incorporeal, just shattering. Yeah, into light. We won? Even seeing it and saying it hardly feels real. Touch and go there for a second or two. We see a dull crystal where she once was. We take it. Huh? What's that you got there? Oh, it starts to shine when we pick it up. Wicked white, you're... And, indeed, Andreia is back. In her beautiful Mithra form. You're Andreia, the real Andreia. She's just sparkling, kind of this like ghostly, ethereal form. Opens her eyes finally. I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again. I swore. Never again. Balamqueets, the Shadow Keeper, the Flood, come what may, we would face it together, no matter how hard it got, or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever, to welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the Keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? I don't know who she's talking to yet. To place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, and to see it amount to naught in the end? What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder in a final, futile effort, even knowing deep down it was worth but a few moments more? What is this? Says Lue-Reeq. You gave me fear, and that fear gave me strength. Wait, there's so much I want to ask! As she goes into this blinding light form and then disappears entirely. I don't understand. What was she talking about? You explain what maybe you think? It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing? Becoming villains? Being forgotten? Looks down. There's still a bright light coming from the sky, as there usually is, you know. Thank you, Mercy. I could have never gotten this far without your help. Looks down again. I had no idea who Andreia or any of the other warriors of light truly were. It was all ancient history to me. Why would I care who some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. It made it all the easier to pursue Andreia for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for it in part by helping to lay Andreia's soul to rest. Miss Alvara is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Kalusia and let her know we're all right. You nod with a smile. Right is the closest. 354. No token usage. All right. No. Sorry. Never again. Except I'll probably do it again. Sorry for who I am as a person. So this quest should get me access to... Ooh, that's actually interesting to remember. Any job from now on, well, as long as I complete the other two quests, so the one for tank at level 80 when my paladin gets to 80, and the one for red mage when my red mage gets to 80. Every job I level up from here on out, as long as I get it to 80, I should be able to go to the crafter dude and get item level 340. Once I get 80, obviously, but we'll see. I have to do Sage first to actually know if that's going to be for real. We'll see. My little Reek, Mercy, congratulations on a job well done, says Alara. And from one hunter to another, thank you for helping Andreia to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too, and it broke my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished so, to have the world call you villain, even still. But at least I can take comfort in knowing she can finally enjoy a long rest. Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth in story and song. Andreia, the bravest hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those she held dear. I can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Crystarium and raise a glass in celebration. Okay? Sure. It's interesting. Giot. Oh, Giot did end in the Crystarium, didn't he? It's like going back to where we found him. So let me stir my drink really quick here. Okay. Let me go over to the Musica. And I'll try, oh Lord, I'll try to carry on. Lue-Reeq, what's up, buddy? Andreia's bounty has been paid to us in full, my friend. So come, let us eat, drink, and be merry. Cutscene. I'm meaning to ask, Mercy, but I have the impression you are rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about them? I nod. Cutscene. Well, the cutscene goes dark for a second as I am explaining. I can see myself explaining to him everything I've learned, everything I've experienced. He asks some questions back, or talks back. The screen goes dark again. We're sitting at a feast at a table. We have meat, lots of fruits in a weird, like gourd, like a large gourd bowl. The screen keeps going from darkness to us talking and explaining, and that is so preposterous a tale that I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood? Wicked white. It must have taken her so much courage to see it through in those final moments. A courage born not of a desire for glory or dedication to an ideal, but of fear and love for those with whom she had forged unshakable bonds. Her comrades. You nod. I won't pretend that we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection, but I would like to think that if you were in mortal peril, that I would fly to your side without hesitation. Having said that, if I were tested as Andreia were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others, without even knowing if it would amount to aught, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. I'm a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I've been coddled and spoiled, and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and countless others sup on daily. You are made of sterner stuff, Mercy, far sterner than me, and that is why I know I can never walk your path. Do you wish you could? Or, no shame in that, but I'm going with the first one. How could I not? I cannot recall a time I have felt happier and more alive than when I have traveled with you. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? For you are destined for greater challenges, whereas I am suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Miss Olvara used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she become, made me realize how little time we have left, time together we have left. She shouldn't have to live out her days living alone and in squalor. I have decided it will not be so. I shall return to Kalusia and attend to her needs, for I would do my utmost to repay the love and kindness that made me the man I am today. I nod and smile. Cutscene goes dark. We're standing now. Therefore, though it pains me to say it, I fear the celebration must also mark the end, or at least at the very least a tentative suspension of the glorious partnership that was Reeq and Mercy, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Should you ever find yourself in Kalusia, however, do come and pay us a visit. He's like, kind of this roaring stance, arms spread wide, for some reason. Direct hit rate, crit rate, I'll do crit rate. So we get 1 level 7 materia for crit plus 8. Oh, sorry, no, we get all 3. So we get a direct rate, a direct hit plus 8, a crit plus 8, and termination plus 8. Awesome, I have to choose. It's like, they're for a DPS, specifically. Well, they could have had skill speed, but they're all, yeah. Speaker for the Brave, that's a cool achievement name, because like one of my favorite books is Speaker for the Dead. I like that, that's cool. So Courage, Born of Fear is complete. I will be, what did I just do? I did the right thing, I did what I had to do. I will be getting to level 80 on all the remaining jobs that I have, so Paladin, Red Mage, Sage. And I want to see what happens there. I know I have to complete 2 level 80 quests for my Paladin and my Red Mage. The Sage, however, I'm not entirely sure what happens if I get to 80 with that, if I can go back to the crafter and get that Sage gear. But I'm looking forward to trying. In the meantime, the sponsor and non-sponsor for this video and the last video tonight, I believe, because I'll be just doing dungeons to level up, is Monk Zero, Monk Fruit Sweetener. It has been fantastic for my teas, for making homemade Keto Honey Mustard and homemade Keto General Tso sauces. It's a 1-to-1 sugar substitute with no glycemic index. It's like no carbs, no calories, no nothing whatsoever. The bag is pretty, I mean, it's expensive in comparison to regular cane sugar or brown sugar or any kind of sugar. But that's, I think it's become, until it becomes more mainstream, more easy to produce, etc. We'll see. But for now, if you purchase it with the link in my description, I'll get a small cut. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.